Hi everyone, Alex here. In today's Cavalry Animation tutorial, we're talking about the chop path deformer and the different ways that you can use it. Okay, so the chop path is quite literally a deformer that will do just that. It will chop a path X amount of times depending on how you want it. This here is a quick example of one way that I used it to create a glitch type effect on this text, and I will show you how to use it now. So as always, we're going to go into a brand new composition, and I will start with just creating a basic text shape, and we'll just make it nice and thick so that we can see what we're doing. Now then, to add a chop path to the text shape, all you have to do is go to Deformers, click on the little plus, and find chop path in the list, or you can use your Control or Command full stop and just search for chop path in here. Always multiple ways to make anything. So immediately you can see that the chop path has divided our text shape into further sections. If we open the chop path, there's a count figure which says 10, so there's 10 slices along here. If we reduce this down to 2, you've only got 2 slices. So that's what count does. You've also got angle, which, as you can probably guess, is going to change the angle of that cut. You've also got offset, which at the moment doesn't look like it's doing anything. There's a helpful tip here that says connect to behavior such as random noise or stagger. So if I just increase the count a little bit more, I'm going to right click offset, add behavior, stagger, and there's a neat little trick here with the stagger, which I always do. If you connect minimum to maximum, right click maximum, add expression, and just enter in times -1, and then you can scrub this and it will invert the value on maximum whenever you scrub minimum. That's a neat little trick, great little expression just for using staggers. So as you can see, that's now changed the offset independently for each slice of the chopped path. So if we go back to the chopped path now, you'll also see there's a spread attribute. All this is doing is it's spreading the distance between each slice of your chopped path. And the flattened shape, again, we've got a helpful little hint here that says with flattened shape on, you will lose any input materials. So if you want to apply materials to the slices, you need to add a submesh. Basically, if you were to go back to your text shape, apply a submesh, you can then change this to, I think, lines, and we'll go replace fill, add an array, color array, and then if we add an extra array, you'll see that you've been able to add a color to each slice of the chop independently, which is super useful when you're working with text shapes or with duplicators. So it doesn't just end there. I'm just going to create a new composition, and I'm going to create a rectangle. Let's just increase the size. If you wanted, you can actually add multiple chop paths to the same shape. So I've just gone to rectangle, deformers, click the plus, and I've just gone for chop path twice. And it looks the same at the moment, but if you go into the chop path 2, change the angle, you can now get this sort of lattice effect, which is pretty cool. But if you wanted, you can use the trick that I showed you earlier, where if you were to connect angle from chop path 1 to angle on chop path 2, right click angle, add expression, and we'll go for that same expression of times -1. And that means that we can edit the angle of both chop paths in a nice even sort of way. There's something else that I love doing here, which is if you were to select the rectangle shape, there's also another new feature which Pepco's done a pretty cool tutorial on. I'm probably going to also do my own tutorial on Auto-Animate at some point. But anyway, select the rectangle shape and press the Auto-Animate button, and then press play, and we've animated in the chop path with no effort at all. So yeah, I will link Pepco's video underneath here just so you can see it if you want to. And I've literally just gone on Pepco's channel to check, and I've seen he's got a chop path tutorial already. Maybe there's something new in here that he's not already covered. We'll soon see. But yeah, sorry if I'm covering things twice that you've already seen. So I'm going to go back to the composition with the text shape that we'd set up, and I'll show you how you can do something like this cool little glitchy effect. So I'm actually just going to clear everything out of here, and we'll start again with a brand new text shape and just increase that. And as before, I'm going to select deformers, and I'm going to add a chop path to the text shape. And on the angle, I'm going to change it to 90 so that we've got nice horizontal slices. And we're also going to change spread to 0 because we don't want to see any spread, at least not for this. And then on offset, I'm going to right click, add behavior. I'm going to go for noise, and then on the noise, I'm going to change the noise type to cellular noise, and we'll just go for something like -20 on minimum and 20 on the maximum. And I'm also going to increase frequency to about 20 just so it's a bit quicker. You can already see the makings of the glitch effect that we're going for. Now I'm going to increase count on the chop path to about 100. And you can see immediately what we're doing. But what we need to do now is add some color. I'm just going to make the background black so we can make this glow in a bit. Back on the text shape, we're going to go to deformers and we're going to add a submesh deformer. And then on the submesh, we're going to change level mode to lines. We're going to go to fill and we'll click on the replace fill checkbox. And whilst we're here, we're going to right click color, add array, color array. And then on the color array, we'll add one more color and we'll make it a nice sort of blue because that's kind of techie. Back on the submesh's fill tab, I'm going to add another noise to alpha. So right click alpha, add behavior, go for noise, and then open up that noise and we'll set minimum to 0, maximum to 100. And again, we'll go for cellular and we'll just increase the frequency a bit. Not that you need to, I think, for that. But all you need to do now is go back to the text shape and just add the filters and go for glow. If you want to give it that sort of techie look, that's a bit bright, isn't it? We'll lower the radius on there, maybe lower the alpha on it just so it's a little bit more sort of subtle glow. And again, if you click on the text shape and then press the auto animate button in the shelf, you can animate that in very easily with no effort at all. That's a super simple glitch effect that you can get to within minutes. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. I'm Alex. If you liked this, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. I'm happy to help, and if there's any requests that you want to see or you think need to be covered, let me know and I will take a stab at it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.